So, quick review of the RAM mount system from RAM themselves. As you can see on here, it's a 3-part system. That just whips off, and you're left with the 1-inch ball just there. So yeah, the system that I wanted this originally for was for Sat Nav. However, it's now going to accommodate GoPro and, well, anything else I can think to stick on it. I was just looking for a solution that was better than the Givey bag that I've got, because the Givey bag is good and it's 100% waterproof and it's got a little pocket in it. But the problem with it is I've got a 5-inch Sat Nav, and it bends the screen, and the screen that's on the Givey touches the screen and sends it all over the place, and I can't get it back. It does make it a little bit of a nightmare. So, looking for a different solution, we've got this, which is basically a rubber bung, which goes in there and just tightens up. The other system that Torch 2's got works on a sliding bolt to go in. I couldn't find one that was a reasonable price. The one from I forgot what place it is now. Runs at about 26 quid, which is, yeah, it's a bit expensive for what I want it for. This is only £16.99 on Amazon at the minute, so it's a bit of a bargain. So it's quite a cheap setup and it's quite universal. So I'll run through what it does, and yeah, as you see, you can move this either, or it's not coming out. That is it. It's not moving either. So there's no problem with that. A lot of people say that it swivels around. That's because they don't fit it correctly. But yeah, that is your 2-way clamp. Just there. Good quality as well. It's cast, this one. So it's not plastic rubbish that's going to, bend if you over tighten it. So piece of cast aluminium. It's pretty good. So that goes on there as per. Just tighten that up a touch. Probably, yeah, there we go. And you can put that, throughout its whole range of motion. Then I've got this. Ta-da! Again, ball mount on the end, and spring loaded. It's quite pokey. This is. It's got some gumph behind it. So that is the sort of my universal kind of put sat nav in it, put my mobile phone in it, put sandwiches in it, whatever. So yeah, that goes into the other end, obviously, and you tighten that up. My hands out of the way. Yeah. So wherever you want it, basically, is sort of here, there. Loosen it up a little bit, and you can put that down there, and that's into the tank. So obviously it's got a full range of motion as to wherever you want to put it. So yeah, that's the setup for where I plan to have the sat nav itself. That then screws in, and this will take pretty much whatever. So that's an iPhone 6 Plus. It's no big deal, is it? So yeah, that'll then take pretty much whatever you can throw at it, apart from, I think it goes up to about 7 inches or something, and that here is a 5-inch Garmin, which I was going to use, but I can't seem to get any help with the Bluetooth to put it into a helmet or anything. So it would be direction only, but works perfectly well. Doesn't obscure the clocks as well, so I'll lift this up and you can see the sort of angle that you'd be at. Excuse the mess in the garage again. So that's the sort of angle you're looking at. So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. As for, let me set this back, it's a bit wobbly, it's on the tripod. So as for the GoPro that I was talking about, to take away the Whitworth connection that you've got. The ball mount, obviously, you can get a longer one of these for the princely sum of about 10 quid or so from Amazon. So you could have that as high or low as you wanted it. I think they do like 4 different sizes, 3 different sizes, somewhere around there. And just mount that up. But the ball mount that I linked, which is all of 2 quid, it's damn sight cheaper than the one on Amazon from RAM, which is $9.99, $10.99, some ridiculous amount of money for a plastic ball. And just change that Whitworth connection out to GoPro, and then you can do whatever you like with it then, because once you've got GoPro on there, I mean, you can stick it anywhere you like, you're not restricted. Plus the mounts are dirt cheap as well. So yeah, that's how it's going to go. I mean, if you wanted to, I suppose, if you charge it, I've just installed a USB, which is all the way in there. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Let me try and zoom in. That's what happens when you don't do your RAM mount up. You can probably just see the edge of it there. Really out of focus. Yeah, that's it. So there's a 5-volt USB DC converter there, which came all the way from sunny China. Again, as usual. So yeah, it's pretty good. So that will do charge whatever I want at a regulated voltage without having to have cigarette lighters and stuff. The other option was put the BMW system in for the charging points, because it locks into place, but USB will do me for what I need it for. I'm not going touring across Africa or anything. So yeah, that's slightly out of focus, I apologise. Yeah, that's pretty much it at the end of the day. It's quite versatile. I can now stick this in the car from the other end and use that kind of mount in there, so it's perfectly interchangeable now. So I'm quite pleased. I'm just looking at some waterproof mounting options for my iPhone specifically, so I can plug it into this, and hey presto, saves me having to carry a sat nav around as well. But there you go, and it's on the floor again.